Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching the Jeff Crouere channel. In this episode, we're going to delve into something called Bidenomics. On the campaign trail, Joe Biden has been touting Bidenomics. He says it's a reason for Americans to give him another term as president. Bidenomics has actually been an unmitigated disaster. Bidenomics is a good reason to throw him out of office and bring someone in who can bring about something called prosperity again. Let's go back to prosperity under Donald Trump. Inflation was 1.4% when he left. Today, inflation is about 3.2%, but it had gotten up much higher in 2022. So overall, between now and when Joe Biden started, prices have gone up about 20%. Has your paychecks gone up 20%? Have we been able to keep up with inflation? No. People have been drawing on their savings. People have been putting more on their credit card. That's why credit card debt for Americans is now over $1 trillion. As the debt for the United States is $34 trillion. Joe Biden has added about $2 trillion a year to the national debt. He's on pace to add more to the national debt than Donald Trump did. And remember, Trump had to spend a lot in his final year because of COVID. Biden continued it and made it worse. That is contributing to inflation. But unfortunately, what the Federal Reserve is doing is they're jacking up interest rates to try to stop inflation. And it's not working. Interest rates have skyrocketed since Joe Biden became president. When Donald Trump was president, he left office about 2.75 was the average mortgage rate. Today, under Joe Biden, it's about 8% right now. So for most Americans, the average mortgage has almost doubled under Joe Biden, from about $1,700 a month to almost $3,400 a month. So prices are up, mortgages are up, people are certainly putting more on debt. That is Bidenomics. You know where it's also been a factor? That's the grocery. The Home Alone movie back in 1990, you had Macaulay Culkin going around to the grocery store, put some groceries together, cost him $19.83. And then, of course, he went back home and dropped the groceries on the way home. But back in 1990, the groceries that he bought cost $19.83. Today, those same groceries under Joe Biden and Bidenomics cost about $72, almost quadrupling the cost. Now, I don't know about you, but not many Americans have had a quadrupling of their salaries, or quadrupling of the money that they're bringing in. So that's Bidenomics. Everything is higher. People are putting more on debt. The nation is not financially healthy. And Joe Biden wants to keep doing more of what he's doing. This is going to cause more economic harm to the American people, which is why Bidenomics is a great reason to talk about the 2024 election, but a reason to get rid of Biden and his administration and put back in people like Donald Trump and his team, which will get us back to the road to prosperity once again in our country. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe to get more information. Go to crouere.net. You can learn everything about the shows and all our upcoming activities. Thank you so much for watching The Jeff Crouere Show. Well, we know about our economic problems, supply chain issues, record-setting inflation, sky-high gas prices. And during COVID, the big box stores were allowed to stay open the whole time. So many little guys, the small business owners, were forced to close. The wealthiest people on the planet became better off, while mom and pop suffered. The question is, what are we willing to do about it? How can our voices be heard? We vote with our dollars. That's how we make a difference. No more shopping at big box stores. If you can get the items from a family-owned company. We help people walk away from the big box conglomerates. We can shop factory direct at a family-owned, made-in-America manufacturer. Family-owned companies put their customers first, not Wall Street investors. Let's together cut off their cash flow. We can choose to help regular people by shopping with family-owned businesses and buying products made in America. Call 718-869-9020 or visit switch2usa.com. Switch to USA.com.